So about a year ago, I received delivery of a guitar that I had specified, designed for myself. A guitar that I spent an insane, obscene amount of money on. This private stock, not custom 24, Singlecut 24 fret tremolo. Now 1 year on, how has it been? Do I regret anything? Do I like what I did, what I specified? How is it going? That's what we're going to get into. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ministry of Guitar. I'm Utkarsh coming to you from Singapore. This is going to be a quick video because I've been playing this guitar a little bit for the last few days. Of course, I got it more than a year ago. And I thought that it would be a good time to check in. You know, what kind of motivates someone to specify such an expensive guitar? Do the specs that you think are important to you really matter at the end of the day? And at the end of the day, am I really happier playing this versus, say, something else? So one of the big reasons why I specified this particular guitar is that this particular guitar just did not exist. I'm a big fan of single-cut Les Paul style guitars, and I play a lot of extended range. So 7-string is my wheelhouse nowadays, even though you see me mostly playing 6-string on this channel. So that was one thing, getting a 7-string Les Paul with a tremolo in a high quality package. There was only one way to do it, and it was PRS private stock. So that was my main reason. Of course, this particular guitar has a lot of aesthetic things, this beautiful color, the beautiful maple fretboard with that PRS style, staining. It's got birds that are made out of dinosaur bone, some crazy stuff going on. It's got interesting matching, look at the back of that neck, maple neck, matching maple plates at the back. But at the heart of it, this is basically a Les Paul. I am a Les Paul player. And this is the Les Paul player who grew up and turned into a little bit of a metalhead. And that's really who it's for. Now, is this guitar objectively worth the $11,000, $12,000 that it costs? And it'll probably cost a little bit higher these days because PRS pricing has gone up. So is this guitar worth, say, $15,000 is what probably it would cost today with all the extras? To say yes to that is difficult. But at the same time, I don't really know how I can say no. Because for what I want, I don't really have another guitar that does this. Now, you could say that the shape is not so important. You could always get a 7-string 24-fret guitar. You could get hundreds of Ibanez's or Music Man or so many other brands, Solar, which get it to you for 1/10 of that price. And the answer to that question is absolutely yes, of course you can. But for me, who loves the chunk and feel of a Les Paul, the big fat feeling, the big neck, of course, the standard PRS neck, it's called a pattern thin 7-string, but even pattern thin for a 7-string is quite large. And the big, thick mahogany body, this is full single cut thickness, thickest body that PRS makes. I don't know. How do you put a price on getting the feel, that Les Paul feel that you want, yet having the ability to do all the metal nonsense? I don't know. I don't know how to put a price on that. Well, you can make a Balaguer as well, but I haven't tried it. So yeah, that's kind of my reasoning. And plus, of course, I do love the color a lot. But for me, the color and everything is secondary. It's really what this guitar enables. This particular guitar is set up in drop G. So it's a D standard in the bottom 6 strings, or the top 6 strings rather. And the bottom string is like a drop D in relationship to the E string, which is why it's a G, D, and so on and so forth. Have I played this guitar a lot? Not as much as I want. And the whole reason for that is that this particular guitar is designed for D standard tuning, and it's because I have a lot of songs written in that tuning, but I haven't gotten around to making professional recordings of them yet. That is really going to be my plan for next year. This year has been a lot about getting my YouTube channel up and running, as in 2024. 2025 is going to be a lot more about getting music up and running, and I'm going to really make the pivot to being more of a musician and less of doing this. I mean, I'll still do all the YouTube videos that I keep doing. But 2025, I'm going to make concerted effort to, and deliberately so, right? Now that the YouTube channel is at a certain size, now is the time when I really focus on what I really want to focus on, which is music. And that's where this guitar, with all the specifications that it has, it just makes it easy Could I get the job done with any other guitar? Of course I could. It's just that this is my preference. It is a comfortable place to be. So it's a wonderful starting point for me to do the things that I want to do. What else? Should you look at getting a custom guitar? Should you spend this amount of money? These are two different questions. Should you look at getting a custom guitar? I think yes, but if and only if you've had a significant amount of experience with multiple guitars and you know exactly what you want. Right? I know exactly what I want. I've been playing guitar for 20 years. I've been buying, selling guitars for about 11 or 12 significant numbers. I know exactly what I want. If you're just doing it as a fun exercise, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with some specs that you will regret, and then it'll be pointless to have a custom guitar. The whole purpose of having a custom guitar is to create exactly what you want. So that's one piece of advice that I'd give. Is it worth spending $10,000, $11,000, $12,000? Yes, if you can afford it. If you can't, it's okay. There are many other options out there, and it's not the end of the world. This is just a nice to have. So, that's how I would, again, I always say this, even though I have so many guitars and such a big collection, so to speak, but my message is constantly it's a nice to have. It's not a must have. So yeah, anyways, I hope this was interesting for you. And I'll see you next time.